And ladies and gentlemen, we are now back for our medium tour class. And as you can see on the TV, we are doing a quick fly through of the course walk as we go through into our penultimate competition this morning. Thank you all for being with us. It is always a joy to have so many spectators sitting in the grandstand and of course supporting our competitors. So in this class we have the signatory 14 fences. We start off nice and easy on fence number 1, taking a left turn into fence 2 with a 5 stride into fence 3, taking a left turn then into a new fence, which is the wall at number 4, and following that through on a 6 stride to fence number 5. Following that, we take on our right turn into fence 6, which is the Liverpool, and our dog leg entry to our combination 7AB. Following that, then we take our left turn into the triple combination in front of the grandstand, and then making our way through to fence number 9. This will complete our first phase, and if we are clear after this phase, we do go into our second phase, starting at fence number 10, and then taking a right turn around fence number 11A, and then following that through purple fences 11A and B, which is 7A and B backwards, following it through in between fences 6 and element C of our 8, taking a turn again over our yellow fence, turning through onto fence 13, and then moving it forward to our final jump, the wall at fence number 14. So as we can see, this is a very long course for our riders. It is the same course as the course before, just obviously with an increased height now, sitting at 125 centimeters. It's what these horses and riders need to be competing at and jumping through. Time allowed in first phase, 69 seconds, and entering into our second phase will be a 52-second time frame. Our course today, as it has been for the entire weekend, has been designed by Jody Bourneau from Belgium, and he's been supported in our warm-up arena by Anne Denier from France. Of course, joining us in the judges box, we have Colonel Rahul Daga and Colonel Javier Singh representing India. So we can see our riders going through our course walk now. And they have been strutting their stuff out there, taking in the elements and making sure that they have strided it out right for their horses. Once again, these shows could not happen if we did not have the support of our sponsors and of course our home team here. But going back to our sponsors, our biggest sponsor this year that really is a great addition to the calendar is clipmyhorse.tv, and of course gives all of us an opportunity to re-watch the highlights and the rounds that our competitors have been going through for the entire weekend.
Well, conditions certainly have changed. It was lovely, cloudy and cool for the first few rounds in the morning. This one, Diane, I'm telling you, it looks like you brought the weather with you from Dubai. It is hot. It is burning. These conditions are going to be tough, not only on the horses, but on the athletes as well. And I don't know, I'm surprised that none of them have requested the judges whether they can jump without their jackets. I really would have if I was jumping this course.
Absolutely. It definitely has heated up this morning. This morning almost was a nice, chilled, crispy Bangalore weather that we know. But this afternoon, as we head into midday, we are turning into something quite warm indeed. So it's going to be trying out there. We have moved our seats back into some shade, and I hope you are all keeping well hydrated up there in the stands as well as out in the warm-up.
This one is going to be very testing on the horses, let me tell you. This class and the next one, the big tour, are probably going to be the two most testing classes of this weekend. But they've got the best horses, the best riders, so these guys will know exactly how to cope with the conditions and will probably get through them just fine.
So on the program this morning, we should have our first rider in at 11:30.
Yes, 11:30 if
And we have just 12 competitors. I believe there may be one scratched, but as
Yes, Yashan Kambata is certainly scratched.
Okay, so it just means we have 11 competitors in this round, but these are serious riders out there. They're not here to have a training round. They are here to win. Lots of money up for grab this afternoon. So let's see what these combinations can deliver, and I'm sure they will be keeping us on the edge of our seats.
Right, we're ready to kick this class off. About a minute early, Balaji Vijayshankar, our first competitor on Kylano with head number 9, head collar number 9, representing the home team Surd Stables, and that is not an auspicious beginning for him. He has a refusal there on 1, which means automatically he will not be going into phase 2 for this competition.
Right, and we have just had our course designer come up and give us a little information, and that is the second refusal there for our first combination in this class. An unfortunate elimination there for Balaji.
That's
Now, just
rather
wanted
unusual to see Kylano refuse the jump twice because there was nothing wrong with the approach. And Balaji's been doing a lot of flat work with him. Just not his day. Maybe he just didn't appreciate the heat at this time.
Yeah, so as I was saying, the course designer has given us a little thing. Fence number 6 is actually a triple bar spread, and the spread on that fence is 1.55 meters. So definitely a new question for these riders to be answering with their horses this morning.
Now the second competitor in, also from the home team, is Sresht Mantena astride Mowgli. He's got head collar number 15, and the bell has just been given for him to commence his medium tour. Nicely over 1. First one done and dusted.
You can see he took that quite wide on 1 to give him that more open angle as he took the left turn into fence number 2 to set up the horse really well for this long side. Now, Sresht competed yesterday as well in this class, but unfortunately did not place, but did have a good round in the end. And there we are with our refusal in this round at fence number 4. Again, new fences for these horses, having a wall put in. They haven't seen it all weekend. We always knew it was going to be a question. But second approach was well done. Little knock on the pole and a very big jump going into 5.
That's the thing with Mowgli. He's got all the talent in the world, and he keeps amazing us here at our morning practice sessions with the way he jumps, but he has chosen to retire there. No point, considering he's not going to be able to go into phase 2. So Sresht Mantena and Mowgli call it a day for this weekend.
Next in the arena, we have our winner from yesterday, Basavraju riding Quintani, head number 7, and also representing our home stable, Sresht.
He'll be very, very high on confidence after the performance he put in yesterday. Truly amazing round, one that I will never forget.
Yes, he was puffing out Prithiv on Pharrel for some time and just took it away at the end. Nice approach there into fence number 1. Little unbalanced here as we took the turn for fence 2. And unfortunately taking down pole on fence 2, but clearing 3.
Three of the best riders from Surge have struggled to get past the first six jumps. So Jody, I think, has taken his challenge pretty seriously. Pretty seriously. He wants to challenge these riders, and Basu very sensibly chooses to retire. No point in continuing to complete this course in this kind of heat if it's not going to allow him to get into phase two.
Yes, we can certainly thank our earlier riders today for making the course designer challenge much more on this course layout. Our more experienced riders are definitely having to answer some questions, and welcoming into the arena for many times he's been ridden this morning, we have Kiran Akhade, this time riding SRS Newgrange and head number 44 representing URB. Now, Neil, am I correct? This is one of his favourite horses to ride?
Yes, absolutely. And they've had some pretty sensational results over the years. Lots of victories at the EPL, lots of victories right here at Surge. So, an extremely competitive combination. And I think Kiran's itching for a podium and itching for a win. He's too good a rider to have not taken down a gold in the recent past, and I think that's going to motivate him today.
Absolutely. Yesterday he placed sixth in this round. There we go. Fence number 5 took a little knock but has stayed in place. So yes, placed sixth yesterday. So I'm sure he is going out for a much better placing today.
Perfectly done to the first half of the course.
Yes, he certainly is setting the pace out there, looking very strong and confident approaching the triple bar. Little hesitation before A, but has managed to keep it together. Now looking at the final fence in first phase and clear. Now into our second phase. Having to steady there on the turn. But clear over 11 AB, final 2 fences coming up. 3 fence.
Unlucky, so unlucky there to bring that down with his hind legs. 4 penalties for that, but ladies and gentlemen, this is your new leader. And this might just be a winning round because the level of difficulty of this course, just looking at it from the way the first 4 riders have gone around, is significantly higher than anything else we've seen all weekend.
Yes, and it looks like Kiran finished there on a time of 29.95. So well done to Kiran and SRS Newgrange, our first combination to complete. We are expecting our next rider in the arena, Prithiv Krishna, riding Pharrel. He will be riding head number 38 from Kovai Stable. Again, great ride yesterday, finishing second. So let's see if this will be the course that will challenge him just that little bit more than expected.
Viewers might think, what's the big deal between 110 and 115? But it is such a big deal, wouldn't you agree, Diane?
Absolutely. It is a different ball game when you come to these horses. It's making sure you have the nerve, the courage and the right mindset, not only to take yourself through it, but to take the horse around as well. Don't forget, you can jump. You've got to land and sit up for that. You've got to finish and complete. So let's see now how Prithiv and Pharrel will get on.
Approaching jump number 1, steady canter. Nicely done there. Lovely way to begin his medium tour.
And Pharrel has a sense of confidence about him. He's really steady in his canter work. Little hesitation there coming into fence 3, but we're good so far. Coming now through to the wall at 4.
He used up a fair share of lady luck, let me tell you that, over 3. Should never have kept that up and catches up with him at 5. So Prithiv Krishna will not be going into phase 2, unfortunately.
Little knock on 7A, but it has stayed up. And you must understand, fence number 6 is a big question. We have not had a 3-bar spread as well in this competition on this weekend. So 2 big questions coming out for these riders. So well done to this combination and an unfortunate end to their weekend here. Next in the arena, we are expecting rider number 6 in this class, and it should be Hansikaa Srinivasan on Couleur, head number 22, representing Equestrian. I think the riders are a bit surprised how quick the class is going, with our first few riders not managing to complete. So hopefully we will be seeing Hansikaa very soon.
Yeah, a round like this and a course like this is unforgiving. You have got to be on top of your game to even get into phase 2. And yeah, let's see if Hansikaa and Couleur can be on top of their game today and get through this course.
Definitely taking a look at that wall.
Now, here we go. Approaching jump number 1. Threatened ever so slightly to drift away from the jump, but Hansikaa corrected him very well. And now they look like they've got a bit of rhythm going. Nice spot to take off from for jump number 3.
Just looking a little unsettled as he comes around that bend into the wall, but very nicely done.
He looks distracted. That's the right word. He's not concentrating on the task at hand. And Hansikaa is doing her absolute best to, sort of give him the assistance from the saddle.
Yeah, he kind of is testing her a little, either taking off a bit deep or taking off a bit early, and between fences just kind of, riding back. So do you see there, she just broke her down in that canter trot, and you really need to keep the consistency in the paces, especially coming into a triple bar, but she looks like she's done it right and cleared that. And through
phase 2. Let's go, Hansikaa.
Bit deep there again into fence 10 and deciding to go wide to come in for preparation into fence 11.
He looks like a super talented horse, this Couleur. Once you get him to the jump and good hang time, really good clearance. But it's just about getting how he behaves between the jumps. Wow.
And we've really got to get the stride right now. And she has done it. 37.48.
New leader alert. Well done, Hansikaa. Well done, Couleur. Might not have been the most fluent of rounds, but effective it was. Absolutely fantastic for her. And this is the irony of our game. She can't win her under 16 class, and she wins the toughest medium tour that's been set up all weekend.
Sometimes it's just too easy for the lower classes, and they really want to get challenged, and the horses settle into that more than giving them an easy ride. Next in the arena, we welcome in Affan Ahmed riding Chicago, head number 27 and representing URB. And there we go, we see our rider showing him the fence at 4, which is the wall. And the riders do this sometimes just to settle the horse in before they take up their initial start into fence number 1. Looking quite settled, coming into fence 2. And we were expecting some difficulties, but they really look like they've got into their stride now.
Yes, first 3 jumps absolutely on point.
and really having to work there on 5 just to hold him back. Coming off that to a really challenging upright on a long stretch is always a challenge. Let's see how they do over the triple bar. And unfortunately, back pole is dropped, but clear on 7 A and B.
Yes, Affan Ahmed will not be going into the jump off. I beg your pardon, into phase 2 of this competition. And that was a very unique way of getting through a triple.
There we go. That concludes this round there for Affan Ahmed and Chicago. Wishing them best of luck in the next competition, but it has been a challenging course and you should not be disappointed with that at all. Next to go with the bell already rung, we have Geethika Tikkisetty riding Chiranza, horse number 4, representing our home team here at Sresht Stables, and yesterday placing 5th.
You know, if I was a coach, I would be telling the riders, just get through phase 1, because phase 1 is actually the easier part of this course. Think about how devious Jodi has been once you get into phase 2.
Absolutely. The questions are there in the first phase, so all about concentration levels now. Little rattle there on fence number 2, but it has stayed up for Geethika.
She's coming off 3 clear rounds, including a podium finish in the small tour. So confidence has got to be sky high for her at this point. Very lucky there on 5. She missed bringing that pole down by a whisker.
Yes, it just went a little bit too deep, but we have managed to keep it together. Big stride over the fence, number 6, and going into our combination, and very nicely done there as well. Left turn now into the fence in front of the grandstand, which is our triple combination. And
Thought her approach into the triple was a bit suspect, but all's well that ends well. Phase 2 begins for Geethika Tikkisetty. She's turned in, still has to go a bit wide because this is a big, rangy sort of horse.
yeah, it looked like she was going to go wide, and then he turned just inside. So quick adjustment there, but very well ridden. Finishing there on 12, all clear so far into our final 2 fences for this round. Knock on 13, but has stayed up. Another knock on 14, but clear in a time of 32.85.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, guess who's gonna be throwing a very big party? Well done, Geethika. Very well ridden, very well done. They say that hard work is the only magnet to luck. She got lucky on a couple of poles there, but the hard work certainly showed in this, her 4th straight clear round this weekend.
And with that result, looks like it's actually taking her into first place. So our leader for this morning. Next in, we have Prathik Raj riding Major. Horse number 9 and horse bridle number 39 representing Kovai Stable. First horse in this round to, looks like he was going to come off the left, but a little change of mind.
He needs to motor a bit. He's going to be getting time penalties otherwise before he even starts. Just in time. Just in time. Nick of time.
A whisker of a moment then. You can either say it was extremely well timed or very, very lucky. But so far, clear until 3.
Now, Pratik spends so much time in the saddle with Major that sometimes you might be forgiven for thinking that they're a centaur, but unlucky there, bringing down 5, and unfortunately will not be going into round 2, into phase 2.
Yeah, let's just see what he's going to respond on this. If it's just going to continue to be training, not to push overly, or to hold him back. Let's have a look at what he's going to do. But nice and clear over our triple combination in front of the grandstand, and final jump in first phase is clear standing as well.
Yeah, he certainly backed off after that fifth pole came down, because I've seen Major easily go at least double the speed that he did that at.
Absolutely, but now in the arena, another home favourite, Neil Kendall, riding Sandra Blue on head number 19. Now, Neil, you were explaining to us yesterday, has done phenomenally well and was one of the key riders in securing India their first place in the
World Challenge, yes, in the World Jumping Challenge.
So amazing results.
Yeah, that was, of course, with another horse called Hatch. Sandra Blue is a horse that has jumped 150, so the height here should be absolutely no problem for her. And I think Neil's going to be feeling it a bit that he hasn't had, oh dear, refusal. And that will not allow him to go into phase 2 of this competition. And that will get him eliminated.
And that will be very disappointing for Neil. I mean, all of these riders want to come out here and get their rounds done and dusted and put away in the pocket. So any rider that hasn't managed to complete will, of course, be disappointed. But I'm sure he'll try and go over another fence just to ensure that this horse goes out having cleared a jump and not out on a refusal. And there he's done it on fence number 3. Next to go this morning, we have our third place winner from yesterday, Yashan Kambata. No, this is Sresht, Mantena. Apologies. Number 4 yesterday. Coming into the arena now, Sresht Mantena, and he is riding Lazareff, head collar number 3 from Surge.
He is our last competitor in this super tough medium course that's been set up, but it can be done. He's seen his own teammate do it.
And looking very comfortable through his first couple of fences there. So already clear up until 3. Now the question of the wall at fence 4. Very well taken and good preparation for 5. Big jump, early takeoff on that one, but has cleared it.
It's a bit telling that the only 2 clear rounds in this medium tour have both been ridden by women.
Lots of encouragement there over obstacle B on the jump 7, but now preparing for the triple combination in front of the grandstand. And there he is, clear final fence in phase 1. And into phase 2 we go. He is going to opt for a wider turn on this, really secure a clear as he goes through the stubble.
Look, on split timings, he is significantly ahead at this point.
A little rattle there. Fence 12 has stayed up, but 13 has come down for Sresht Mantena, finishing in a time of 39.54. We're just going to wait for the final results to come in from our judges. But it does look like we have Geethika in first place. She'll be very pleased with that. And we will have Hansikaa Srinivasan coming out in second place.
In third place is Kiran Akhade with SRS Newgrange. Basavraju Quintani, who almost pulled a rabbit out of the hat, is currently in fourth. And that is the only four that completed the round. The rest of the riders in this round were eliminated. That's how tough this course was. Four of them completed it, and they are our top four.
And that is exactly what we were asking at the beginning of this round. It was a very challenging course. Jody was not holding back at all, but four of those riders did manage to complete the course with, of course, as you did mention, the only two clear rounds going to the ladies of the day. So well done there to Geethika and Hansikaa.
Well, it's common knowledge. Jody is a ladies' man, so he set a course that was going to be just perfect for the young ladies.
It's because he can do two things at a time.
Well, so then, folks, that was your four winners for the medium tour. Take a look at highlights. We're just going to give the judges a couple of minutes to sign off on the results, and we will then come back in a bit for the final tour of this April SEL, the big tour, in just a bit.
And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. In fourth place, Sresht Mantena on Lazareff. Third place went to Kiran Akhade on SRS Newgrange. And our two places in front, our ladies of the day, Hansikaa, Srinivasan riding Couleur. And our winner this morning, Geethika Tikkisetty on Chiranza. Congratulations to our winners and to all of our competitors this morning in our medium tour day 2. We are just having our course director work through the course at the moment, preparing it for our final class this morning, which will be our big tour. So stay with us, get yourselves hydrated, and we will be back shortly. Course walk should open at 12:15, with our first rider expected to enter the main arena at 12:45.